While you are likely familiar with Oakville's independent movie theater, film.ca, you may not realize the owner, Jeff Knoll, opened a production studio right next door.
This building beside us used to be the Thomas Merton Secondary School, and they moved out just at the top of the pandemic. So the building was vacant, and it had been sitting vacant for a while during the pandemic because nobody wanted to rent retail space during the pandemic. Go figure, right? So we contacted the landlord, and we re-upped our lease and took a master lease on the whole property. And we converted the school into what we call now Knoll Studios.
What began as a pandemic pivot is now an important part of their business model. Knoll Studios is a standing set studio with a lot of additional flexible space that fits the needs of many films and television productions.
We have several films that are notable, plus several that are, either in post-production or are independent and haven't really reached the slipstream of publicity yet. But we've had films like 13 the Musical, which is a Netflix production starring Deborah Messing, Rhea Perlman, and others. We've had Adam Sandler here for a film called You're So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah. We've had the pilot episode of a Marble Media TV show called The Parker Andersons that was shot here. We've had on the property for base camps, we've had Kiefer Sutherland, Nicolas Cage, and then a lot of independent productions. For example, the CBC Gem TV series called You're My Hero, and another series of sketch comedy from the producers of Royal Canadian Air Force. It's now called Abroad, and that airs on Rogers. And they've shot 2 seasons here, and I believe they're coming back for a 3rd season this fall, which we're very excited about.
Each production can make changes to make the space fit their vision, but the basics are already set up for them.
So we have the restaurant, we have a hospital ward, plus hospital equipment that can be put in other rooms. We have an interrogation room. We have 1 and soon 2 main floor sets from a home. So either an apartment or the main set from a home. We have bedrooms, we have offices, we have a doctor's office, like a full doctor's practice. And then we have a lot of flexible set properties that we can move into various rooms, like we have a Star Trek style transporter room, and we have a courtroom which also doubles as a church, and we have a quasi kind of Costco looking warehouse store, although a very small section of one.
There is also a customs booth and a bus stop, as well as the movie theater itself, which can be used as a set. No matter what your ideas and budget, Jeff Knoll encourages you to call and see what they can offer, as they love being able to support local independent filmmakers. For Halton News, I'm Jessica Kading.